Whoa, what's up? This is Black Aries giving you part 2 of the What If series. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, if you're just a new subscriber, if you're just checking my videos for the very first time, you probably don't know about this, but the What If series on my channel is about, asking questions, things that I think about on a daily basis, things that come to mind that I would like to just talk about, as a community, as a group, and, just figure some things out. I don't know, whatever's on my mind, and, going in deep with intellectual questions, all that kind of stuff. So, if you guys didn't see the first one, the first What If episode on my channel was what if guys could be honest with girls. Now, if you haven't seen that one, you probably should. It's pretty interesting. If I do say so myself, it's pretty interesting. Go check that out. It's in the description below. I will post a link to it in the description below, and then if not, you can just, subscribe and check out my other videos. I'm just saying, But anyway, so this what if question, it kind of gets a little bit of a build-up. So I had a dream, right? And in this dream, I was 8 years old. So for me, that was 11 years ago, but I say this for, 8 years old for the rest of you guys, just in case. But, so 8 years old, right? And I remember being in a spot I was at church when I was 8 years old. I was at church, and I was getting a hula hoop thrown at my head. One of my best friends I've known for basically most of my life, the way we met was he was throwing a hula hoop at my face. That's how we met. And that's the kind of, for some reason, my dream brought me right back there. 8 years old, standing in the same area, getting a hula hoop thrown at my head, right? The hula hoop, jarred me back to 8 years old, right? But the difference is, at 8 years old, I remembered everything about my life up to the point where I was before I got pushed back to 8 years old. So, I'm 19 now, so 11 years of my life, I remembered all of it. It was all in my head. Nothing changed, nothing whatever. It's just, all the memories of that time, I still had them. But I'm 8 years old, and I got hit in the head with the hula hoop, right? And I turned to the person that's throwing it, which is, like I said, one of my best friends, and I remember him. I remember spending a week at his house straight. I remember his dog. I remember his mom. I remember his entire family. I remember going camping with them. I remember, talking about females. I remember all of the things. I remember, but he's 8 years old too, because we were the same. I remember just looking at him, and, he's a very angry child. So I remember just anger in his eyes, because he doesn't know me. He doesn't know who I am. I'm just staring at him like, dude, what the heck? I was like, it just hit me that I kind of went back in time, but I kept all my memories, right? And so, I guess in a long way of putting this, how would you approach this? Because this has been really, really bothering me for such a long time. All the people that you've ever met in your life, so once again, from 8 years old to however old you are now, let's say you're in your 20s, in your 40s, 30s, still a teenager, whatever it is, from 8 years old, and all the things that you've ever done, the people that you've ever met, all the things that you've seen and known, you remember them, but they don't know you. You remember the things that you've done, but you haven't done them yet. And I didn't know how to feel about it. What if you can go back and change every single mistake you've ever made? Or change the actions that you didn't like. Maybe you said something you didn't want to say. Maybe you did something you wish you did a little bit differently. Maybe maybe one day you broke your ankle and you would rather not break your ankle again. You can go back and change all of it. I mean, there's one thing that stuck into my head I don't know why this is in my head, but there's this girl I used to talk to, right? And I specifically remember the fact that she told me, hey, if you're ever free, if you don't have a girlfriend, come talk to me, right? I never talked to her. I never did, and I'm kind of upset about that. She told me, if you ever not have a girlfriend, come find me, come get me, right? And I'll make sure you feel alright. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped the ball. I completely dropped the ball, yo. I never got in contact with her. I was so mad. Those are regrets, bro. Those are regrets that I have. This is some crap, and I remember these things, and I can't change them. So I guess the long story is, the what if question I have for you today is, how would you handle this? You can change things, but once again, you don't know how things are going to play out if you do change things. It's going to be really, really hard to go through your entire life the exact same way and not make mistakes and not do things differently and not change certain things. Like, for example, what if you don't remember how you met one of your friends? One of your best friends, diehard friends, somebody or a girlfriend. What if you can't remember how you met a girl that you really, really felt a very strong connection to? What if you can't remember them? And you're sitting there like, remember how you guys met. How do you get out of that? How do you meet that same person again? And even better yet, say you do meet that girl or meet that guy or whoever it is for you. So you meet that person, but you have to play like you don't know them. You know, there's people I know right now that I've known for years, for absolute years, that like if I meet them for the first time again, it's gonna be so hard to act like I'm just now meeting you. You know, I don't know every single deep secret about you. I don't know the things that you like, the things that you hate, the things that make you tick. Like, I don't know those things. You know, I have to go back through and pretend that I don't know you and build up this relationship from the ground up, yo. From the ground up, you gotta build up a relationship back with them. If not, you seem completely ridiculous and creepy. Say, hey, I know that you really, really love pomegranates. Like, what? What's your name? Who are you? You know, it's like, how do you do these things? You know, I don't know, guys. If you've got any sort of answer, response, I would love to know, because I've been struggling with this. I mean, it hasn't been killing me or anything like that, but it's been something that I've been thinking about a lot. How would you go about it? And even then, the things that you would change, you know, the things that you would change, how would you go about changing them? You know, once again, you're 8 years old, and I know people that I've met at 16, 17, met at 15, 14, that like are really, really good friends to me, really good, at least important people in my life, at least. You know, how do you go about living your life again with all the knowledge that's in your head? You know, all the cynicism that you've acquired over the years, all of the smarts you acquired over the years, all the logic, all of the, you know, what are hurt emotions, all the things that you had at whatever age you were, put that back into an 8-year-old body and try to live your life the same way again, you know? How would you, I just want to answer, dude, I would love for this comments to blow up. I want this comments to blow up. I want this to be a really good discussion, because I have no clue. I have no clue. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like. Like I said before, What If #1 is in the description below, plus it's on my channel. If you want to figure out, you know, what would happen if guys were honest with girls, go check out that video. And, yeah, alright guys, I'll see y'all later. Peace.